This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for February 7th, 2023. It's currently January 5th, 2023, 10:57 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the day, we have sideways fluctuations with a bullish trend that precedes a decline, and there's also a notable trough on likely on more than just a one day here. When we look at the 1 month, let's see, on the 7th. Yeah, it looks like we have a notable trough here towards the beginning and end of the day, possibly the end of the 6th or the beginning of the 8th even, but there's looks like two of them. There's behavior on the highest high. We have a failed attempt to break through key resistance on a one-day scale, followed by a decline through key support on a one-day scale. Behavior around the lowest low. We likely see the low twice. Another indication of seeing a low twice, and that's based on the sideways S formation within a channel that'll form the low. So what we'll see is like a decline from a resistance down to a support. That'll be our low. We'll reverse, go all the way back to the resistance that we fell from, reverse there, and go fall back all the way down to that low at the support level that we had just reversed off of again. So it creates a decline, an incline, and then a decline within a channel, a sideways S formation. I'm also advised to trade around the completion of a bullish trend. That's likely on the scale of a one-day chart. Oh, and then another thing that's important, guys. So when I was doing the actual spread, I had a clairvoyant impression. You'll see me write it down on here, but I had a clairvoyant impression for the Princess of Discs. So this is definitively a day that I'd want to make a trade. Above other days where it looks like I'd want to make a trade, there's a trade that I'd want to make here. Let's see if we can take a look at the monthly real quick. Yeah, so it looks like I'm getting this indication at the second day's low, which may be the following day even, but there's right here. There's a low here towards the very end of the day, and I think it actually ends up being the following morning, but that stands out, guys. As a Princess of Discs trade opportunity. Something else that's interesting is that there's a bearish opportunity here midday in the midst of a breakout, at least a temporary breakout midday. There's a bearish opportunity there. Open up a short position. So we have probably another like crest or peak here midday. And then the cruelty card actually could indicate a lowest low for the month based on the 1 month. The cruelty card is the low correlator card. So when we see it, sometimes it can be the lowest low, and I'm starting to pick up the possibility that we do see a lowest low. It's either a lowest low or a decline that takes us into the lowest lows that are on the 10th. In any case, we have a notable move, an improbable move, and a significant opportunity in the pre-market, or just, and I say an improbable move because it's in the pre-market, just an improbable move, and there's a peak or crest there, but that improbable move is looks like to meet resistance. Yeah, like a key critical resistance. Wow, I'm getting a lot of back and forth. Yeah, most likely a move higher. There's a overbought crest or peak around the open that we sell off notably on a one-day chart, and then there's a reversal in the first half hour or so. out of that sell-off, there's a reversal to the upside, followed by there's two reversals there. There's a reversal to the upside and then a reversal to the downside. The low is either before the reversal to the downside. It's either out of the move up to the upside. The first reversal is either the low, or after we do the second reversal back to the downside, selling from near overbought territory on RSI. So it's somewhere around there between roughly like 10 and 11, and then we gain a stable footing, stable foundation. Between roughly 11 and 12, there's a breakout in midday off of that. It's a temporary breakout, doesn't last. From that breakout, there's a notable decline that'll stand out and increases with momentum moving forward in time, around like the 1 to 2 o'clock hour. It actually probably starts sooner than that, probably starts around 12:15, 12:25, something. Decline between 2 and 3. We decline from a support down to another support, and then we do sideways rotation along that key support that increases with bullish momentum as we move forward into the last hour, creating another crest. From that crest, we sell off significantly down to and through support. We come back and reuse that support as support, and then a crest right around the close near overbought territory on RSI. We sell off from that with a significant drop in the pre-market or overnight. We open lower. My friends, if you're interested in other predictions, you don't see them on the YouTube channel. Matter of fact, more importantly, guys, if you're interested in seeing these predictions sooner than they post on YouTube, you can sign up for the early access subscription. It's currently $17 a month. That's on our website, tarotfortraders.com. Right? I'm not exactly sure where it is. We might have to add it, but in any case, there's an early access on there. Check it out. I'll find it for you guys later. There's an early access on there, and it's $17 a month. You get all of the public versions that come out early. They come out much earlier on the website, tarotfortraders.com, than they do on YouTube. And that price is going up come February 19th. That'll go up to $29 a month. If you want to grandfather in that cheaper price, now's the time to do it. With that said, my friends, make sure you follow that rule of karma. Super important. A little bit forward, 5% of that profit forward, 5% of that profit back to the channel. You can do that here through the resources tab on our website, the PayPal donation tab, or the Cash App tab. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, my friends. And you're welcome for the free work that we do for you. I'm glad that you're making money from it. Make sure that you follow that rule every single time so that you don't shut off the abundance flow. And I'll see you guys on the next one.